What's up, y'all? The Blue Jays finally made a move for some bullpen help, thankfully. Okay, so we get Brad Hand. We send back Riley Adams, a young catcher with a good, fair bit of potential, but we have so many young catchers. We have Reese McGuire, we have Alejandro Kirk, we have Denny Jansen, and we had Riley Adams. I mean, one of them had to get traded, and I liked Riley Adams. I maybe like him a little bit more than maybe Reese McGuire, Denny Jansen, but he barely played this year. He has not fully proved himself. He hasn't even had the chance. So for now, I guess the Blue Jays are buying, but like not really. I thought this was gonna be like a conservative buy season. I didn't think we were gonna go get Scherzer or Gallo or anything crazy. I'm glad to see we're not trading Semien and Ray, although I've been thinking about that a lot, and I don't know what way the Jays want to go this year. So they pick up Brad Hand, needed bullpen relief because right now they have a middle of the pack bullpen ERA at 4.06. They are one of the worst teams in the league when it comes to saves. When it comes to earned runs, I'm guessing that they're more middle of the pack. That's fine. I mean, just watching the actual games, the bullpen's really bad. It blows so many games, and it's just demoralizing for a young team that when you go out and you're up 2 or 3 in the 7th inning and you end up losing the game. That's really where all these bad losses piled up. I'm glad to see they went and got Brad Hand. Brad Hand not having a great season, 3.59 ERA. How many saves does he have? He has 21 saves though. That's pretty good. Last year he led the league in saves with 16, and then the year before he's had a 34 save season in 2019, a 32 save season, a 21 save season. He's a good pitcher. I mean, he's been above average pitcher practically every year of his career since 2016. He's still an above average pitcher, going off ERA plus this year, and this year isn't having an amazing year. 3-time All-Star. This is the guy who in the offseason, he was available to anyone. The Indians didn't want to pay him like $8.5 million. The Nationals finally gave him a contract of $10.5, so he is a free agent at the end of this year. And I'm happy for this trade for the Nationals. The Nationals have 2 very old catchers in former Blue Jay Yan Gomes and Rene Rivera. Both of these guys, I think, are like 35 plus. I mean, the Nationals are like gotta be the oldest team in the league. Yan Gomes, Rene Rivera, very old. Start going to the infield. So you have Alcides Escobar, who his prime was back with the Royals. Josh Harrison's old. Ryan Zimmerman's old. Josh Bell's not old, but he's not young either. Gerardo Parra's on this team. You go to the pitching, like Scherzer, Strasburg are old. John Lester is very old. Joe Ross is old. Joe Ross isn't that old. So yeah, old Nationals team, I guess a nice young catcher. That'll probably come in and be their backup to Yan Gomes, but he'll get starting minutes, where in Toronto he was 4th on the depth chart. So I like this trade all around. Does this push the needle and make the Blue Jays a better chance to win the wild card? It gives them a better chance to get closer to the wild card. It doesn't push the needle for them in the playoffs. You need Brad Hand but you need a couple more bullpen guys if they wanted to really go for this playoff run and contend for the playoffs. A lot of people are saying, I'm happy they made this move and now they're coming back to Toronto. He might make his first appearance tomorrow in Toronto. That'd be fun. I'm so looking forward to that game. First game in Toronto in 2 years. That'd be great. A lot of people are trying to compare this year to the 2015 year where they were underperforming. They were at the All-Star break, and I'm pretty sure they were about 500, kind of in the same spot during this year. And they went out and they traded for Troy Tulowitzki. They traded for David Price. They traded for Ben Revere. They traded for some other guys like LaTroy Hawkins, Mark Lowe. I don't think it's gonna be that type of trade line. They're not gonna go and get Story, Brad Hand, and then like the ace pitcher I don't know, is Scherzer comparable to David Price a couple years ago? Probably not. Scherzer's probably a little better. But whatever. I don't think this is the 2015 year, but that's fine. That 2015 year, they had older players, so they knew it was this window. Right now, we have some of the best young talent in the leagues with guys who are under control for multiple years. Bo is not a free agent until 2026. Vlad's not a free agent until 2026. Springer's not young, but he's not a free agent until 2026. We have a 6-year window. This year, I'm glad we're not selling. I think there is value in getting all the way to the end of the year, being a couple games out of the wild card, maybe pushing for that wild card now that they're back in Toronto, and building confidence for next year. And I like that this doesn't cost much to add Brad Hand, and it shows that they're going. The management is at least they're not selling. They're trying to win. Because when you see Vlad after a loss, he's the guy. Maybe they just have the cameras on him a lot. But he's the guy that looks the most heartbreaking after the loss. He really just wants to win. So I'm glad the management is kind of telling him Yes, we're not going for it this year, but we're not selling. We want you guys to win this game, win games, and go for that second wild card spot. And it's not out of reach. 4.5 games back. They'd have to jump the Mariners. They have to jump the Yankees, who just got Gallo. They'd probably have to jump Oakland, who's in that second spot. But let me know what you guys think of the trade. Thanks for all the support recently, and I'm out. Peace.